Hey, what's up, viewers? So right now I'm going to be going over the weekly market outlook. Today's date is June 19th, 2022, and I'm going to be doing a markup on NASDAQ, NAS100. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to do the higher time frame markup. I'm going to do the Fibonacci, and I'm going to do this whole impulse from here, and it rejected the 62% right here, and it also rejected this last down candle order block, or it's rejecting it right now. So what we can assume is it's going to be bullish in this area. So um just with other indices and stuff, we can I just want to do something. This is retail mindset right here, guys. Just kind of want to they I don't just I just do that, but we can see that there's this order block here, and if it breaks through here and comes lower, guys, the next possible spot, which is probable, it's not probable, it's right there into that area, 8,000, 9,000 area. And we'll do it this whole, not the whole move, it's the last down candle, give it a better. And if we do it does kind of line up now with this, but if we do the Fibonacci from a little lower, and we see here that there's a high area of confluence down here too, down in 8,500 area. So I did the fib from here to there, and we can see that if it does go bearish, that's where it's gonna go. Those are targets. But if we do the Fibonacci from this low to this area, we see that that's where price is now at the 60%. And I wonder if that's the 50% right here. And actually, that's the 50% if we do it from right here of the fib. So it's a 50% fib long, rejecting this bullish order block monthly. Now let's go to the week, and we're gonna measure out the highs and the lows of the previous week, okay? So what we're going to do is grab this tool, go to the high, we're going to extend it right there, and we'll get it, because this is a whole week. We're going to call this the weekly high, WH. This one's going to be the weekly low. Okay, and then we can go down even to the daily time frame, and we can see the highs and the lows of the previous day and where price is now. So what I'm going to do is just mark up the previous day high, which I'm going to go down to the 4 hour, and I can see here new day right here, but the previous high was right here. It ran through it already. Price opened up, came up, it's come back. We're looking for price to come down here. Um, this is the previous day high. I'm gonna make this, and this is the previous day low. Okay, we can go down even smaller time frame. I don't know what time it is, but it's definitely not around the midnight open or the 2400 right here. I'm waiting, got a couple more hours for that, about 3.5 hours for that. Um, so that I could put the 12 a.m. open. But we can see where this wants to go. If price comes back up, this might be a good area to short for this entry, but this is going to be the long to go higher. I did, these are our fair value gaps that we had drawn out a little earlier on the weekly. I think it was the daily 4 hour, no, 30 minute, 4 hour, hour. Yeah, it's the hour chart. So from this candle, the body, this candle, and if you guys need to watch my fair value gap and imbalance video to see how to identify where the fair value gaps are, well, it's just the body of the middle candle when you look at three different candles. So this candle, this candle, this candle, gonna be the body of those. This candle, this candle, this candle. There's this area right there where price could target after it goes up here. So let's say that's a 1 to 4 essentially, 1 to almost 6, and then these are just 1 to 8 and 1 to 9. Take the highs, could be a 1 to 10, 1 to 11 setup. Take all this liquidity, and then we have a bunch of targets up here as well. And if we go to a weekly, that area is everything right here. So we're down here, and we could let this trade. And here's a order block weekly. We can take the 50% of that actually too, guys. Let's go down to the day and see if we can refine that. The last order block, it's the last block going up, so it's actually this piece right here, right there. Okay, so yeah, what if we catch the reversal and then look at this, take it out at the beginning of the order block, or ride it up to the 12,800 level. You know, that's a 1 to 30 risk to reward, guys. Like if you invest into NASDAQ now, that's probably a good time to add for a long-term hold. However, trying to catch the intraday moves up all the way to the top, but I may let this trade play out and not even close it out. I may move stop loss to entry, but I won't close this position out because I know that it could possibly be a 1 to 24. And if this plays out for the week, you know, even take the highs at the end of the week, let's just say to 800, get close to it, close the position at 800. Um, this still is a 1 to 11. So if I risk 1% on this trade, let it play out for the rest of the week and it goes to TP11, that's 11%. I'm back into profit. Plus, I am going to be trading the rest of the week. So we'll see what happens. So guys, this is my weekly market outlook. Go down to that 15 minute chart and we can see did a Fibonacci. So the Asian started to trade. It trade higher, but now it's starting to create this bearish momentum down here. So what I did was I pulled a Fibonacci tool. If you guys don't know what a Fibonacci tool is, I have a video on that as well. And I'm going to be going from this low from the previous day to this most recent high. And then I'm going to see where price can fall and if there's any areas of order blocks, which I remember we drew this right here. I think that was the hour. Four-hour. Yeah, the 4 hour is right here. It's like this little one right here. And it lines up in this area. Not the 79%, but guess what's right there? The 200 level. So as I'm down here waiting for this to get down here, I may not take a trade until it's in right down into this area right here. So anywhere between 11,198 to 11,910. Let's go. Let's make that a little bit smaller. 14. Okay. It has to be within this. Oh no. This gray area right here, guys, for me to enter on this trade. And this is a 1 to 8 risk to reward. I doubt it'll go that high this first day. It may take the liquidity, which will turn into a 1 to 3. I'm going to be wanting to be all out, or most of my position at when it gets to TP3, I'm taking 2% off of the table and then just let the rest run. You know, or I may wait for it to get to TP4 because that's almost by the 500 level. So 500's right there. I may just wait once it gets to this, which is 4.27. I may take 4% right off the bat of this trade and just let the rest go just so that I can secure some profit here, guys. And it may run through these highs. So 800's right here. We'll go grab that liquidity. I'm gonna send get this down, guys, to exactly the 800 big figure level. Okay, so what we can see here, guys, is I'm just gonna do this. Probably got some areas to go down before the market opens. Might do its thing, run up, test it, come back down into this level for the move higher. And it may go higher like like this high in one day, possibly. How many pips is that? That's 586. There hasn't been something like that in a while. More realistically, I'm gonna target the 500, which is about almost 300 pips. Which 300, right here, 508. So that's essentially 300 pips. Um, every 50 points is a percent, so 300 points. That's 6% in one day. You know, I'm only gonna risk 1% tomorrow, and then just let the trade do its thing. Let's get this down to 50 pips. I'm not sure if 50 pips is gonna be what it needs to be set at, but I'm gonna stick to the rules and just get my percentages. All right, guys, this is my weekly market outlook for Nasdaq. Um, it could potentially keep going higher to retest all-time highs. Start its ascent upwards. So this would be a good place to leave a runner, maybe. I may take that buy tomorrow and not even close it out. I'll just swing trade it because then it has to go and test this area up here. This is all. There's a bunch of fair value gaps within this daily uh range right here. So what we can do here too is then if we're looking for targets, we could do a fib from about here to here and see where price can go. Go to the 4 hour, we can see that there's all these fair value gaps that it needs to fill. And we can test breaker blocks as well. So there's this last down candle before the move up, before it got ran through. So that's a breaker block. Where does that line up? Right at the 50% right there, guys. And then there's this fair value gap that was created, got filled, but then it came down. But there's these fair value gaps here, guys, that it needs to target. So this may be, if we're entering here at 11,200 and it goes to 12,200 by the end of this week, the whole 1,000 pips. That's 1,000 pips. Every 50 points is a percent. So 1,000 divided by 50, that's 20%. I could technically take this trade if I put in a buy tomorrow and just hold it, have the patience for the day, and then hopefully catch a really good move to get me back into less negative, or just hold that trade as a swing trade and close my position at the end of the week or towards the end of the week, depending on where price is, rejecting up in these areas. So I'm very hopeful, guys. I don't think, these are daily candles. They have movements within them, but could be a very good trade just to let a runner run after it comes back down in this area for the buy to go up higher. All right, guys, this is Martin Day Trades. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna be consistent and disciplined with uploading videos. This is my weekly market outlook. I'm gonna do this every Sunday. Be ready for my daily trade reviews and my daily live trade uploads Monday through Friday. And then throughout the week, sporadically, I'll have trading view tips and tutorials that I'll show you guys how to use some tools. And then I have trader mindset, and I think that's it for right now, trader mindset. But yeah, guys, go ahead, tap in, follow me on Instagram, martin.daytrades. Share this video with friends. I'm a student of FBA Capital. He's a funded trader, Andre Diaz. Um, Follow his Telegram group, and we're all in there eating. We're all gonna succeed and thrive together, and that's because we're setting these targets, guys. If you want to be consistent, you got to be consistent. If you want to be profitable, you got to be consistent. You just can't trade for a week or a day or one time and expect to be a millionaire. No, this is for life. This is how you're gonna get good is by doing what I'm doing here. So what I want to show you guys is this is the daily. I'm gonna go down to the hour, and I kind of want to just do this right here. Uh, make these smaller. I'm gonna take a screenshot, guys, before I turn this off. Here we go. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, guys, and I want to understand my trading after this because I have an bias now. Copy link to chart image, weekly outlook, all assets. I'm gonna do a new one. It's gonna be NAS. I'm not very consistent with this, guys, but hopefully now that I'm uploading more, I'm gonna be consistent with this. And what are the notes? It's gonna be bullish, crypto market, and indice market started to move bullish. So look for bread and butter setup. Risk 1% to make a comeback. Okay, go back here. All right, guys, let's be patient, see how London trades, and be ready in the morning. See you guys here.